Hello world and welcome back to City Skylines, where today we are playing in the very occasionally, or rather regularly flooded city of Holgate. As you can see, some of our city is underwater, some of our buildings are struggling to swim. Today, what am I going to do today? Well, apparently there's a huge demand for housing, so we will address that, but I also want to get some industry installed. I mean, the thing is, okay, we've got all these resources. Well, let's have a look. I mean, I've got this built here around this wooded area, and apparently my lake is overflowing that way, and the wave is travelling that way. Lovely. I want to extract that. I want to get on the. Oh, I want to do some farming. I can't get that oil. I've already built on it. There must be more oil somewhere. Yeah, there's oil there. Oh, I'm already exploiting the oil. I knew that. I want to exploit other things. You know. There are lots of things that we can do and exploit, but apparently what we need most above all else is, well, housing, according to this. So we'll start with that. I am going to extend things this way, because, I mean, that's a perfect spot for it, don't you think? I think it is, and, you know, we'll do that. We'll deal with it. Okay, we will deal with it. We'll get it sorted. Things will be fine. Don't worry. Stop stressing. So we're gonna just do the whole shit ton of this sort of stuff. I'm gonna create some interesting blocks. Well, I hope will be interesting blocks. But I'm gonna do it with these ones. This is where the style is gonna change slightly. We'll connect like that. That's a good junction as far as I'm concerned. So a few straight lines all the way down from here, just because I can. And I want to. That's not perfectly straight, but it'll do. That'll help them get out to here. There's lots of junctions forming, but that's fine. I don't want things to be hugely open in here, but I want to be able to build. I would like to be able to build decent-sized buildings here. I want some skyscrapers going on in the town centre. Okay. I want this to continue out here, but I don't want it to be so dense that it causes us nothing but problems, because that would just be awkward. So let's continue the road out from here as well. Where are we? There we are. Okay, and then I'm chopping and changing styles in the middle of my city, and it's making things a bit interesting, a bit funky at times. I can live with it. I can dig it. I can dig it like that. That to me is beautiful. Just stunning. Then of course I can have it go across like this, like that. Let's go create these interesting little things, these gaps of opportunity, where I can build things like, for example, these things that can go, I can go that way, and then I can do one here going that way, and you see how it fills it up nicely? Perfect. Then it comes across like that, and I can do the same down here, so that went that way, this one goes that way, it doesn't quite match up, crap. Actually, that'll do. Then across we go. I mean, we're wasting a little bit of space there. Just because we can. Not because I want to. Okay! There we go. We'll have to deal with the traffic lights at some point as well. But I think that in itself creates quite a nice little area. I mean, I can't remember if I had actually stated any plans for this stuff. And these roads are not straight, which is lovely. Oh, they're not straight. That's going to wreck things. Well, it's not. It's going to mess with my OCD is what that's going to do. But, you know, we can live with it. Bro, can you deal with it? Yes, I can deal with it. And then from here, I'm going to make this pretty. I'm going to make this a more desirable area to live in by doing this. Just lots of long, straight bits of road. Like, for example, that. Okay? This is going to be ridiculously busy, I bet you. It's going to create an absolute mess. We'll see how it shapes up. It's not nice. It's not nice. But we will fill all this with interesting things. What have I got in here? I could put a curly road in there. And by curly road, I mean just one that bends. Or I could do a straight one out like this. Okay, to say about there. And then what I could do is add a little bit of this and make it light. You know, light residential. That'll do. Do they touch? Kind of. Maybe if I upgrade it to... maybe that? Or maybe that. So let's do that. It makes no sense to have... yeah. Let's say it makes no sense to have dirt roads in the middle of a built-up town. Okay, it just makes no sense whatsoever. We'll put in some footpaths here as well. No, not going to have that. That'll do. That'll do. Perfect. And then again from here to... No, not going to have that either. What is wrong with you? Right, like that. There you go. And then from there to... There's no perfect straight line. That'll do. Nice. Okay. That might be a good spot for a park, actually. Can I get one that fits that spot? That's too big. That's too small. That's not anywhere near. That's close, but not quite. Yeah, not quite. How about a plaza? Oh, that one fits really well. Okay. Okay, I mean, it leaves a little bit of a gap there, but we can just do this. There we are. Then just up like that. Just make it an absolute mess. There we are. Perfect. Awesome. So that's nice. That fits well. How about more down here? We're going to put in some stuff. That much is true. That's... Yes. Yes. Yes, I'm liking this. I'm liking the way this is shaping up. It's not too hideous. Not too hideous. It's not great, but it's not too hideous. That's kind of the metric by which we're measuring this. I'll put something else in there, but I'm not going to because I'm going to fill it with park. Oh, I can almost get that in. I can almost get that in. But not quite. That road is in the way. Let's just get out of that. Can I improve this at all? Let's just do away with that. Just bulldoze it a little bit and see if we can get it to come out a little bit further. That is the biggest of roads, isn't it? That is that one. Getting down you come. Actually, no, I'll tell you what, let's put the park in first. Let's put that park in there and then work around it with the road. For example, like that. Okay, let's just get rid of that. And then all there. Okay. And then maybe that'll hook up nicely. I don't know. I think I'm gonna have to go even further afield for this. Maybe there. There we go. I mean that yeah, I mean it doesn't quite line up neatly there, but we'll take it. We will take it. Now if we put in a footpath so people can walk from there. Nope, come on. Come on, you're gonna do this. You're gonna do this. You're not getting away with not doing this. There we go. Just make a bit of a mess, but we can live with it. We can live with it. Right, and oh, no. From there to there, I think. There to there. From there to... No, it's not having it. Ooh, we had it there briefly. Oh, come on, you're gonna work. You're gonna work. You're gonna work. Stop. No, come on. Right. Why is it flicking? There we go. So why was it flicking from there to there so bloody quickly? That made no sense. Can't build a path there. But I can build one all the way along here, I think. No, it's not letting me. Well, that's alright. I can live with that. Don't matter if it's not connected that way, because it's connected every other which way. Perfect! Okay, now that we're done fannying around with that, shall we put in some buses? Shall we? I mean, the buses come all the way down here. We don't really have much room left in this bus station. I suppose if we wanted to, the place to do it would be... Actually, we could extend the metro network out here, couldn't we? Should we give that a go? Because then people can get to places based off of that. So if I put that one... Oh, come on. There. Put another one in here opposite the park. No, come on. Come on. Come on. Oh, no, that'll do. That'll do. It's not too bad, is it? There. And then one on the outside there. Just have it going round. Instead of buses? What do you think? Yeah, I think it's stupid too. Yes, I'm sure I want to destroy these things. I want the buses to do it. I mean, I will get these involved eventually. But a city of 18,000 with a network, a subway network, is just moronic. It really is. So, let's do all of this. Let's do all of this. There we go. Have it hook up like that. Could have it come all the way around like this. Just every little bit along here. Just have these things. There we go. There we go. And no, can't go that way. Can't go that way. But I can have one there. So there's a little bit of overlap. There's a little bit of overlap. And then maybe like that. And then down to there like that. How does that look? I think it makes more sense if we end up bringing this one up here. So if we do that and then that. That kind of makes a bit more sense, I think. There's a definite bit of overlap on this one. So, I mean, that one doesn't have to go anywhere near the bus station. I'd rather it did, but the bus station's a long way out of the way just for that extra little bit, isn't it? So let's try. Let's try. I mean, if I put it there, it has to go all around the bunny run just to get to it. Let's just leave it be then. I mean, people can get there through other connections. That much is true. Yeah, I mean, there's there, isn't there? There's here where they share an actual stop. There's gonna be... We're gonna make it so that that one stops. Ah, no, because then they'd have to cross the road. If we have one there, that should be fine. Okay, go for that. Go for that. Right, now we have to actually build the things for people to live in. So, let's fill all of this in, shall we? All of this is going to be high density residential. Now here, not so much. I mean, in there is going to be light density, low density, light density, whatever you want to call it. So I think that'll look nice. That little sort of crescent, if it's low density, and all this certainly will. All this certainly will. It's going to look beautiful. It's going to look beautiful. You watch. You watch and see. Right, did I put a bus stop out there? I did. I put one there and one there. So what I need to do is add... I mean, I can see that, can't I? There we go. I need to add footpaths to the bus stops from there. Just, I think that'll make people more likely to use them. I would imagine it would. I mean, if you've got easy walking distance to a footpath, to a bus stop, you're going to walk to it, aren't you? You're not going to drive to it, because that'd just be stupid. Okay, here we have a park. We are going to put nice offices near the park, just for the sake of it. And then I reckon all of this here is going to be dense commercial. There's no huge demand for commercial at the minute, but it's good to be prepared. It is residential that we have in huge demand. That'll do. Right, now, do all of our services reach there? That does, that does, that does. That doesn't. We need another crematorium, so it's a good job I noticed that. If we put the crematorium here next to that, put the crematorium next to the park, because, I mean, you'd want to, wouldn't you? It'd look nice. It'd look really nice. Right, so schools. Maybe best putting a school out here somewhere. There's a bus stop somewhere. There's a bus stop. Boom. Where's that school as well? There's one up... It's in there. There's just the one high school. So let's put a high school there. Just because it'll improve things a teeny tiny bit. We've got transport hooked up, all the water's hooked up. Right, I think we're good to go on that. We could flesh these out a little bit more. In fact, I will. I'm hoping this will become like a little high-rise section. And the rest will just be skyscrapers towards the middle. I mean, that's what I want. Like a central district of skyscrapers, and it's going to be ridiculously busy, and I can put in networks and stuff for metro stations and trains and all that jazz. Right, come on, you're building things. You're building things. Come on, keep building, and the electricity will connect. There we go. Come on. Come on. Keep building, keep building. I've got nothing to build in there. Right, we'll add that there. Go on. You know you wanna. You know you wanna. Not enough electricity. Not enough electricity to set dead people on fire. You know you're in a bad way. Oh, come on. Come on, the demand is there. The demand is there. So we should probably think up a thing for this. Right, I'm gonna zone this central district, okay? It's going to be the city centre. It's not going to be called the city centre. In fact, if you have a name you feel that this would be good to have feel free to let me know. I would love to have a good name for the Central Business District other than Central Business District. So I think that just sounds ridiculous. Right, go on. Oh, no. No. Want that there. Shame I can't just click and fill. You would have thought there'd be a way to click and fill. Apparently there isn't. There we go. There we are. Yay! This is impressive. So yeah, I mean, if you want to name the middle of my town, feel free. I mean, I would love to have a decent name for it. I really would. I'm terrible at naming these things, so we shall see. We shall see. Whatever you can think of. So this is Autumn Park. It's not a park, and it's certainly not autumn at the minute. Although maybe it is. What month are we on? We're in the middle of summer. Right. Policies. Taxation. City planning. Nope. Tax relief for high density. Tax relief. Hang on. Tax relief for that. Tax relief for that. Hopefully that'll encourage people, even though taxes are already at 0%. Well, they should be at 0. I set the taxes to 0%. Right. You're going for it. You're most definitely going for it. Let's see if that actually reaches, shall we? Come on, you've got to. You've got to. Maybe an extra park or two would help. I mean, it certainly wouldn't harm our land value, would it? So let's try a small plaza type thing. So if I put in plaza with trees just there, and if I put in, what else is needed? If I put a baseball park in here, baseball, basketball, I know what I meant, same thing. If I put that in there, maybe, like that. But that'd be interesting enough to actually achieve something. Oh wow, is that built into a hole in the ground? Oh no, there's just people playing. But that hooks up the electricity quite neatly. Doesn't it? Yes. Look at all the traffic flowing as well. I really, really want to turn off all the traffic lights. Really do, really do. It'd be good if it'd show me where they are. Switch traffic lights. Okay, so... Nope. 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 Do not want. Do not want. I mean, this sort of shit takes forever. It really, really does. And I hate the tedium of it because I think it ruins the flow of the content. But, you know, I suppose if we're watching traffic... Let's just slow that down a little bit. We can at least see where the lights are and how easy they are to get rid of. There we go. I mean, there are lights everywhere. There are lights everywhere. I like in the black buses as well. A black bus looks surprisingly attractive, for lack of a better word. I'm not saying I'm attracted to buses. That would just be weird. There you go. There you go. There you go. Okay. Get rid of that. Any more traffic lights that I haven't seen? Any? Yeah, get rid of them. No, get rid of them. Right, I think we're good. You've got traffic lights, get rid of them. Traffic lights are a waste of space in a city that's simulated. True story. Get rid of them, get rid of them. Get rid of them. I'm venturing up into the old town now. Makes no sense to have traffic lights. Really doesn't. Except maybe to let buses out. So we'll leave them there. That's fine. You've got... Oh no, you didn't have lights. Why did I do that? Why did I do that? Nobody knows and nobody will ever know. Because even I can't explain it. Sval, why are you an idiot? Well, it's just one of those great mysteries of the universe. And why is everyone queuing back like that? That is ridiculous. Seriously, where are they all going? I need a tool that shows me how that's working. So come back to that. Right. So what's happening here? Traffic could be using all 4 lanes to turn that way, as far as I'm concerned, and the buses. Right. Okay. So the problem is the buses are holding traffic up. So if I now make that, where's the vehicle restrictions? Vehicle restrictions. Okay. So if I make it so that the only things that can go in that lane are the buses. Come on, there we go. That should fix that problem, hopefully. Because people will come out of there and they will go into the other lanes. So I might need to actually physically set that. Might. You can go there, or you can go there. Or you can go there, or you can go there. You guys can also go in any of these lanes. And from here, you can go into any of these lanes. Actually, if I make it so that they can't go anywhere, I mean, if they want into these lanes, they have to use this lane. Like that. And they can also go that way. And that one can go that way. There you go. See if that helps. That's helping a little bit. That's helping a little bit, let's be honest. This junction's just a mess. Look at that, you can only go that way. I want that lane, because, I mean, that's got to be affecting my my traffic. Right, you guys can go into any of those lanes you want, but you can also go that way. You guys can 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 go there or there. And you guys can go all over the place there. There you go. I mean, did I click them all? Can't tell. But that'll do. I mean, it's making an absolute mess of it at the moment, but I might need to leave that one traffic light controlled. Ooh! Right, we'll do that. That should sort things out a little bit. There we go. And people are avoiding using that lane, which is fine. I could also tell them that only buses are allowed in this section as well. That might help things a little bit. Actually, to be honest, the traffic lights are kind of helping. Where's that going? Are you going all the way? Oh, phew, I was going to say, I was hoping he wasn't cutting across there, but... What? What was that? It doesn't help traffic. That does not help traffic. Oh, it's coming back onto the motorway. Definitely don't want that. Guys, help me out here. Come on. That's not good. I'm just making more of a mess of it, aren't I? Right then. That's fine. What's happening here? Oh, good grief. What are you doing? Why would you do that? So removing the traffic lights hasn't fixed all these problems. It's made some of them worse. Right then. Maybe the issue should be timed traffic lights. So we need to let more out of that way. So they go that way? I don't know. Hang on. Hang on. Am I ballsing up because they can't go into that lane? No matter. There we are. Right, try that. People should start using the other lanes now. Yeah, there we go. There we go. That should help. That should help. It's having a knock-on effect on the traffic all the way around bloody here. What the feck is that all about? Oh, look at it. I'm making a mess of things. I'm completely ballsing up my traffic flow. It's messing my buses around something rotten. Right, so these buses, line details. There's a lot of empty buses on this line, so let's cut that down to 20. There we go. 20. That should help. Oh, for God's sake, look at that. That ain't good. That ain't good at all. Tell you what, let's rework this one. So that is gonna not let you go that way. That is gonna let you go to that one and that one and that one. That's gonna let you go to that one. Alright. That should help the traffic flow a little bit. And by default that's now become bus only. So we'll all want to use more of that lane, I think. Can they not use all of them from there? What's that one telling them to do? Yeah, I mean, I've told them they can do that. I've told them. Cemetery needed. Where's it? Wait. Cemetery usage, crematorium capacity. Crematorium capacity is good. What is your problem? What is your problem? Nobody knows. Anyway, let's forget about the traffic for now. That's something we can always come back to. Let's make something of this. Let's make this a logging area. There's no demand for it yet, but it wouldn't hurt to be prepared. So let's take this nice beautiful avenue and have it come up here like this. Just go straight across. And then maybe... Hang on, what's happening here? I don't know what's happening there. What is happening here? What is happening? There we go. That there is beautiful. That there is a thing of beauty. It's going to be perfect for logging. So we want some small roads coming off of this. Small roads. Coming across like that. And across like that. And across like that. And across like that. And then down here in the middle, I want... Never gets. I could have them come down... Do you know what? I think that'll look fine. I think that would look absolutely fine with it. You know, I mean, you're going to have commercial logging, okay? And you will have room for trees in the middle of it all. I reckon that is going to look absolutely perfect as is. I don't think I need to completely fill that out in a grid-like pattern to make the most of the space as I normally would. I mean, that's all that is. That is an optimization attempt. So let's just make all of that like that. Okay. There we go. Fill all of that in. I mean, we'll have to put a bus route around here if there isn't one already. But I reckon that will look just dandy. Just absolutely peachy. Okay, now bus routes. Yeah, the buses already service all that, don't they? Just add one there. Another one there. Oh no, come on, come on. Oh, for Christ's sake, guy. Come on, there we go. There we go. Alright. Right, that will end up being a thing of absolute beauty. Stunning beauty as well at that. So I definitely need to fix this. How do I fix this, guys? How do I fix this? I think I do. I think I just have to leave it. I mean, what is all that about? That's just ridiculous. Just absolutely stunningly ridiculous. No traffic lights, please. There we go. Just let everyone go for it. Absolute free-for-all. I should let the traffic flow a little bit better. Yeah, it'll get there. Why are these people doing that? Hang on. What are you doing? Oh, and they're cutting across to get into there. If I... Alright, I'm gonna break with my usual tradition here, and I'm going to defy my gut instinct. I'm going to make that. All that. Because it's a major way in and out, I'm going to do that. Okay? See how that affects things. See if that clears anything up. That's probably a bad spot for a bus stop. Yes. It's not ideal. Come on, pink buses. How full are you? You're already full. Are they all full? Yeah, they're all full by the time they reach that spot. Alright then, let's get rid of that bus stop, shall we? Get rid of that. There we go. So are all the buses on that route full now? Hang on, give me the line details. There we go. Yeah, the buses are filling up before they even get there. That's less than ideal. Let's make it 25 again. Just because we can. Line 5. Okay. Get rid of, oh, crap. Get rid of that. And, yeah, look, that's improved traffic flow immensely. Normally I'd be against something like that, but it seems to work. It seems to have worked. And if we put the traffic lights back on this junction, how does that affect everything? I mean, it changes the way things flow, but it means that traffic isn't all being diverted down the same old route. There's no reason why that... Oh, I need to... Okay. Okay, so my rigging of this junction has completely cut off. Right, get rid of that. No, come on, come on. Get rid of that. Get rid. And get rid. Come on, we need to clear this up, because it's preventing people from going straight on. It is. Right, that'll do. So what's that do to things? Let's try... We're going to just try upgrading some of this. Right. Hang on, no, it's not that, it's this. Right, put that back as it was. See how that affects things. Go for it, dude! Yeah, look at that. Traffic's going all over the place. I think that actually improves things. Let's leave that be for now. Can always come back and mess with it some more. Right, I want... See, it's not lining up quite right, is it? What if I increase that to that? What if I do that? See, that I think has improved things even more. I mean, traffic is queuing back up again, apparently. But, well, you know, we'll get there, Let's turn the traffic lights off so it just flows constantly, see how that affects things. Everyone wants into that lane, but they don't need to be in that lane to go where they're getting to, where they're wanting to go. Makes no sense. Why would they? Is it because of that? If I make it so that that one can turn, I mean, it's amazing how well how these things can all be connected. Where are we? Right, that one lets them go that way. That one also lets them go that way. Right. See if that works. Are people going to start using that? Are they? I mean, to my mind, it makes sense. No, because they're not doing... What? It has too much of a knock-on effect. I want people to not just use that one lane, because it's backing all the way... I mean, look at it now. It's all the way back to here. It's ridiculous. Traffic does not behave like that. It just does not. Come on. Where are you going? Is it all going straight down? A lot of it is, but then a lot of it's also going right here. It's coming down here. It's getting caught here. It's coming all the way down here. And then going, what, right here? Come on then. Let's give that a shot. Come on, let me, for God's sake, let me have it, right. You dude, there we are, that one, that's the right one. So I want more of you guys to go left, don't go straight on, don't go straight on. There isn't much demand for straight on, so we will do that. I'm going to also make it so that this is a bus lane. I'm spending a lot more time faffing with this than I wanted to. But in an ideal world, that'll mean people will actually start behaving differently. Going to also make this one bus lane only. There we go. Awesome sauce! Let's see if that improves traffic any. I mean, it's still backing up a ways, a long, long ways. Maybe we just need another way in. We just need another way into here. Tell you what, let's add another junction off of this. We'll make it the... Make it... What do we want to make it? Make it the 4 lane? What's that coming on? That's the... Where is it? Where is it? Is that? Nah. That's this, isn't it? Yeah, let's make it that then. Let's have that come off of there. Hang on. That isn't a straight line, and we want a straight line. Or as near to one as we can get. Come on. You're gonna have it. You're gonna do this. You're gonna do what I tell you to do. Damn it. Boom. And the thing is gone. Right, and there. Okay. So that's more or less where we want it to be. There's yet more increased demand for this. Okay. And up you come. There we go. And down you come. There we go. That might help. That might help. Hang on. Let's... Priority road. There we go. It goes in that circle. Hopefully that'll give it all the... Oh, for Christ's sake. All the access that I need. Oops, cleared the traffic. We'll see how that comes back into being. Okay, so we've built all that up. Look at that. We have huge demand for more of this, so we'll put more residential in. More really dense residential as well. We're putting some light residential. Oh, no, that's not light residential. That's. I did not click the right thing there at all. Okay, so we'll put that there. And then here, maybe some light commercial. Then all the way out. Maybe I could do it on the outside of the inner ring road, couldn't I? Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. So traffic will start building up again. I just cheated there, basically, didn't I? Yeah, I did. So it's all coming back into being. And, you know, things will get working again and people will be building up. But I think that's the point we want to be at for now. Look at this. We get some glorious skyscrapers going on. They're fully upgraded as well. They're coming in fully upgraded, and then you got this like little township right on the edge. I mean, look at that. If that's not our screenshot, I don't know what will be. Till next time, guys. Take care, have fun, and ta-ra. If you enjoy my efforts to be vaguely entertaining, you can now support me on Patreon. $1, a pound, a yen, a euro, whatever you've got, whatever you can spare, all helps. Over 1 million fed. Thank you for watching, and ta-ra.